What's your "they never knew who I was" moment? For years, my wife's family treated me like the broke dreamer who somehow tricked their daughter into marrying him. Every dinner was the same performance. Her father would give me that patronizing pat on the back and ask, "Still doing that computer stuff in your little apartment, son?" Her mother would sigh dramatically and whisper to relatives about how Sarah threw her future away on a man who plays with gadgets instead of getting a real job. I didn't argue. I just smiled, listened, and went back to coding late at night in that same tiny apartment they mocked, working quietly on the startup I'd been building from scratch. Sarah never complained. When money was tight, she'd bring me coffee, kiss my forehead and say, "Don't give up. I believe in you." Last Thanksgiving, her family's arrogance reached its peak. We sat at their long dining table under a chandelier that probably cost more than our car, surrounded by people who thought success meant stock portfolios and golf memberships. Her brother Marcus leaned back in his chair, smirking. "Sarah, you could have had Dr. Peterson. Instead, you're supporting a guy who sits at home typing on a laptop all day." Aunt Linda, already on her third glass of wine, joined in. "Sweetheart, love is nice, but love doesn't pay for private schools or mortgages. You need stability." I saw Sarah's hand tremble as she set down her fork, but then she looked up and said calm and firm, "I married him because he's brilliant and kind, not because of what's in his bank account. He's building something bigger than any of you understand. I'd rather live in a tiny apartment with him than in a mansion with someone soulless." Her father scoffed, "That's romantic nonsense. You'll see reality soon enough." The table went quiet, and that's when my phone buzzed. A message from my assistant. "Forbes article goes live in 30 minutes. CNBC confirmed for tomorrow's interview." I stood, excused myself, and made a quick call to my publicist, telling her to send a courier immediately. An hour later, the doorbell rang, and Sarah's father came back holding a thick envelope marked "Urgent, confidential materials." He frowned. "What's this?" I looked up from my seat. "My Forbes profile," I said. "They needed some family details for the feature." Marcus laughed. "Forbes? What are they writing about? Guys who can't get real jobs." I smiled faintly and turned my phone around. On the screen was the headline, "Forbes Tech Billionaires List, Update. Anonymous founder of Signet Systems revealed." My photo filled the screen. Their laughter died instantly. "I sold my company last month," I said evenly. "Signet Systems. We built the AI security platform now used by 3 major governments and half the Fortune 500. The deal closed at $2.8 billion. The silence was absolute. Linda's glass froze mid-air. Marcus looked like he'd swallowed his tongue. Her father blinked rapidly, trying to speak. Sarah just stared at me, wide-eyed, whispering, "You never told me." I smiled at her. "I needed to know if you loved me or what I could give you. Turns out I never had to doubt it." Then I reached for her hand and stood. "Let's go home." As we walked out, I paused by the door, looked back at the stunned faces around the table, and said quietly, "By the way, that tiny apartment you all laugh about? I own the entire building, and the software that runs your bank." Then I opened the door, stepped into the cool night with my wife, and left them sitting there in silence, finally realizing they had no idea who I really was.